Let me check though real quick if we are actually live. Should get the notification soon. Let's have a look. Yeah, of course that won't let me do it, so that's great. Here. Right, let's listen. If okay, sounds good. All right, cool. Hey, Mickey, how you doing? Nice to see you. How you doing? UIO, nice to see you. How you doing? All right, cool. We need to do water change today. That's why we're here. There we go. We're fish shopping today. Nice. That's always good, isn't it? So what we need to do, these guys, I did a water change on these like literally 2 days ago. However, we need to do water changes again because, as you can see, but they've gone quite like cloudy and misty. Don't know why. Maybe because of the medication. Not sure. Fish are looking good though. Like that guy's looking great. But we need to do a water change because this is not good. I don't know why it's this misty. If I'm going to do a water change. So I'm just going to point it out here while I open everything up to get the drain sorted. 20 cherry bobs and some snow white guppies. Nice. That's cool. Alright, quickly close up and then we can start draining. And the dog bed. Nice. That's always good. That's always good. Alright, just closing that up real quick. Once that's done... Oh. I was just too late. There we go. For the king of the house, yeah. Right, I'm just going to start draining. Simple as that, really. Nothing too complicated. And we don't really have to do anything because, well, like the tanks are clean. Like as in there's no algae or whatever because we've already done all of that. So it's just a case, also, well, it smells alright. But it's just a case of draining this stuff out and getting new water in. That's just the important part, so that's what we're going to do. Let's see, make sure we got that there. Yeah, we are good. Okay, cool. So just let that drain. Hit that like button, you guys. Hit that like. Hit that like. Right, I'm going to get this because I need to get the thing to fill back up. Alright, let's make sure that they don't get sucked in there. That is one important element. Yeah, that they don't get sucked in. Okay, we are looking good. Yeah, at least they're looking good, so that's... It's just the water was cloudy. I don't know why. Like I said, still don't know why. But it was. So, just a quick water change should do the trick. And then we should be good. Let's see, okay, we're good there. So then we start draining the next tank. Just like so. So then it starts draining the next tank. We got 32 people in there, only 3 likes. Hit that like button, you guys. Hit that like. Yeah, if you haven't hit that like button, do it. And hit that subscribe button as well. It's all free, so you don't have to pay anything or whatever. Just do it. That's all you have to do, really. Simple as that. Alright, where did I put my thing? There we go. It's over here. Because I need this to start filling up again. You know, this shouldn't take long, so I probably won't be live for too long. I just wanted to go live just for fun, really. because why not? It's always cool to go live. Hiya Mike, how you doing? Disco's feeling okay. So they're doing good, like they're feeling good, but the water was really cloudy like this. I don't know if you can kind of see, but it was really cloudy. I don't know if it's from the treatment or what. And also a lot of like bubbles and things. So I'm just doing a water change to clear it up. It has been 2 days since the treatment, and they do advise after 2 days to do like a water change. So that's good. Hi Fishion, how you doing? Nice to see you. So that's quickly what I'm just doing. It's just a really basic water change. Not well, I don't have to like clean anything because, well, it's just a basic water change. Because, you know, when was it? 2 days ago we cleaned all the glass and, you know, all the algae, so that's not needed anymore. All we are doing is now just draining and filling up. That's all we are doing. I'm going to drain this tank as well. Not too much, but for a bit. But I don't know why it went all cloudy. It's a bit weird. Still a mystery, really. Because there's no apparent reason why. So, yeah, I still don't really know. Alright, looking good. Quickly through here, let that drain also a little bit. Good, good, good. I don't know how much RO water I have, so that's the only tricky thing. Need to check that real quick. Because I do want to fill those discus back up with RO. I don't have that much, so I'm gonna probably have to do about halfway. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it here because I don't know how much RO water I have. Okay, then we're good. So just let this run through for a little bit longer, maybe, and then we can start filling them. So that should be good. Hit that like button, you guys. Hit that like. And the subscribe, of course. Right, let me turn on this pump. See if we get any water out of it. Should do. Looking good. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Hey Chris, how you doing? Nice to see you. How are you doing? Alright, we're looking quite clear here, yep. The only thing here is it's not draining. I don't know why. It's a bit odd. Oh, now it is. Yeah, it looks like now it is draining. Let's see if we can get a bunch of this to drain out. That'll be the easiest, otherwise I'll just do it manually, but I think we can get quite a bit out, so that's good. Why is it not draining? Right now it is. Okay, that's good. We will close the valves in a little bit. Okay, I think we are about good. So I'll just close those up. Okay, and then we can fill up. Simple as that. That's all we're doing. Saw a video of you at 16 doing a collab with Aquarium. They showed up a suggestion. You do get around. Oh yeah, haven't you seen that one before? No, so yeah, that's a while back now. I mean, that's quite outdated. We need to make a new version. But yeah, I did a collab with him. Well, like what? Yeah, 2 years ago. But that's cool that it came up when you suggested. That means that it knows about the video, that it's about me, and that it's suggesting to people who watch me, which kind of makes sense, but that's well done by YouTube. There we go. All right. Okay, looking good again. This is also still filling up, so that's good. Right. Got 24 people in, but only 5 likes. What's happening? Hit that like button. Hit that like. I still see some stuff that I want to get. Let's fill this up a bit more. Then we can maybe get that out as well. All right. I can hear the pump being empty soon. So that may or may not be an issue, because we still need a bit more to fill. Let's see what the TDS is at. Okay, 107, so we can use a bit of other water to fill up as well. Like that is possible, since it's only 107. So we are all right. Okay. $110. Pretty decent, pretty decent. Yeah, looking good, looking good. So now they should be good, because they would have had the treatment and everything. 115, okay, I'm happy with that. Happy with that. Because that's full, so I need to stop filling. Stop the filling. Stop the filling, right. Quickly, quickly. and stop. There we go. Off. Oh, done. Done, done, done. By the way, I have a quick question for you guys in a minute regarding the shrimp project. So, as you guys know, probably, is down there I'm going to start my shrimp project, right? However, should I, in those tanks, should I leave them bare bottom? Or should I put substrate in? So these are going to be shrimp tanks for, well, breeding, but also selling. But the question is, yeah, do I put substrate in there? If so, what kind of substrate? Or do I just keep them bare bottom as all of my other tanks? Personally, I would like to keep them bare bottom, just because I find it so easy and like to maintain and everything. But is there anybody out there saying, oh no, you should do substrate for shrimp because that's better for whatever reason? What do you guys think? So for those tanks, let me know. I think bare bottom would look the cleanest and look the best. But there again, yeah, different things are possible, you know. Okay, TDS of 111, that's great. That's what we want, that's good. I am happy with that. Yeah, that's good for breeding discus. So we got that. Yeah, what do you guys think? There's 50 of you in here, so somebody should be able to give me some kind of opinion or idea or whatever, right? Like I shouldn't be, you know what I mean? All right, let's get a bit more out. Because I need to start those tanks back up. Like technically all the sponge filters are cycled, so there's not really an issue there. Because hopefully by this Friday I want to get the shrimp in. So before that I do need the tanks filled up and everything. Which, you know, doesn't take long. But then I need to make sure, do I want to do substrate or not? It's just substrate sometimes annoys me in these settings because it's like just bare bottom is so much easier when maintaining a lot of tanks. At least that's what I find. Alright. Okay, looking good. Beep 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 beep. Alright, let's have a look what the chat has to say. Keep in mind most of them are going to be neo, I think I don't know if all of them, yeah, probably neo-caradinas. Alright, let's see, we got 70 people in here? Wow. But only 9 likes. Hit that like button, you guys. Hit that like. Double tap your screen. That's all you have to do for me. And subscribe if you want. I put a very thin layer in mine. More stuff for tiny food to grow on. Yeah, that's a good point. I know nothing about shrimp. I've never kept them. Looking to learn from here. Okay. Only clean the front glass. Let the other 3 sides go green because it's great for bait. Yeah, definitely I'll do that. Like I'll definitely have that so they got all the other sides with algae. If algae grows, which probably it will. But yeah, definitely. Hello Oliver, nice to see you. Bear or using an aquasoap, but looks like using RO, so the main benefit is as pH buffer. Depends what shrimp. Right. Yeah. I'll say that gravel vacuum tanks that low would be a challenge. Well, that's the thing, like, look how low they are. You can't gravel vac or whatever with them. It's impossible, because they're basically on the floor, simply to say, like, look, they're on, there's the floor, there's the tanks. Just even draining out water is difficult, but once the water level's up here, it is possible. So that's why I'm just thinking bare bottom. Keep them nice and bare bottom, because the bottom is green, like it's the thing they're on is green, so that kind of looks quite nice, you know. Although when water is filled up, you don't really see that, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I think. Look, what I'll do is just bare bottom, and then add some plants and things, so they do have stuff to graze on. But also, like, say I wanted to catch shrimp, if it's bare bottom, it's just going to be so simple. Plus, at the moment, I have a mono shrimp also bare bottom, but they're not really much on the bottom, but more in the plants, so it doesn't really matter. Like, for example, this dude here is on the plant, you know. So if I just put plants in there, should be good, right? Go bare bottom for those? Yeah, I think so too. What I would do otherwise, I probably wouldn't do aqua soil because I don't need it. Otherwise, what I would do is probably just get like this sand and put a thin layer of that in there. But like, if there's no real benefit, I mean, I guess there's a benefit, but if it's not really needed, I'd rather not, because it's just so low down. Tap that screen, people. Hit the like button. It'll be very rewarding. Make you feel warm and fuzzy inside. Exactly. Hit that like. There's literally 71 people watching, but only 10 likes. Neocoronium is probably best going bare bottom and then having some Java. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I could even get like moss in there to grow as like a whole carpet, and then that's your bottom. I've seen people do that, so yeah, I think I'll do bare bottom. It's also the easiest for me now. Plus, if ever in the future I decide to add substrate, I can always do that. Like, you know, it's easier to add than to remove. So if I decide so, I can. And yeah, that's all good. All right, I'm not going to do water changes down there because this tank is not, yeah, this tank's not cloudy. So we are all right down there. What is that angelfish doing? I don't know what he's doing, but sure. Okay, so this is nearly full. If these tanks go cloudy again, then I don't know what's happening. I expect them not to go cloudy again because we've now done a water change and like a pretty decent amount. So we should be good. However, you never know. Alright, that's full. So just fill that one now. And when that's done, yeah, this tank's already looking better. And you can see the discus are wanting to breed actually. That'll be good if they do breed. Because I haven't had breeding for quite a while. Like, quite a while. If you have a few of those plants on wood that are well established, would probably make them happy. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I could just take, or I can order some more, but I also have tons like these. Like, just put those in there, and they'll be happy going in there and doing their thing. I also have like these coconuts that I could put in, but you know what? I'll probably just order a few more of those things, like those, and put them in there, and then they can go on there, and it should be fine. And it's also easy then when I want to catch. Like, most of them will be on there, so I can just put a net under it and then catch them out. So that should be good. Also, like, if I want to catch shrimp out, I don't want too much stuff in there. Ideally, I want stuff in there that is like kind of bigger objects that are easy to remove. So it's best for me to have like, say, 2 of these instead of having a bunch of loose plants that are all loose, and it's like going to take more time to remove if I need to. So it's just better to have more simplistic, like easier things. Like also these guys, like look at this Anubias, very healthy by the way, on this piece of wood. Like if I ever want to catch fish out, I just take that out and I'm good, you know? Plus, look how good these are looking. So good. I added some extra females, so we now have 2 males and 3 females in here. This is definitely a female, can guarantee you. I think that's a female as well, and another female there. So I added them, but it still looks like this female is the bossiest one, even though she's the smallest. So I find that interesting. But we'll see if we get some breeding from these guys. It'll be interesting. Eagerly awaiting the video, Jack laying on the floor catching shrimp. Yeah, right. Yeah, no, that's not going to be fun. That's the only thing. Is catching down there is quite intense. But hey, it'll work out. It'll work out. Okay, so these tanks are now a bit misty because they are airy, like, you know, a lot of air. That's not a big issue. Yeah, that will be fine. So that's not a big issue. I think I can just take. What's happened with that angelfish? What has he done? Wait. What? He was. Hello? Did he just die? Okay, that's weird. Look at what this angel... What? I've never seen an angelfish do that. He was just like... Or just now he was fine. And look what happens. Yeah, don't creak when you stand up here, that's true. What's happened with this dude? He all of a sudden... I mean, he's still breathing, but... Just now he was upright like them, and now he's all of a sudden like this. What has he done? What? Okay, that confuses me. But look, this dude's looking good now. So that's quite nice. These other angels are looking fine as well. Nice colorings. Alright, we're full. We need to close. Close. There we go. Yeah, what has it happened with that angelfish? That is definitely not normal. I'll tell you that. Okay. Well, that's done. So they got fresh, clean tanks. Again. So that's good. Yeah, but I don't know what is. This is just instant. What has just happened here? I don't know. Look at him. I was just... Although he was just behind... Do you think he might have electrocuted himself? He was behind that heater. Like kind of not stuck, but like kind of stuck. Do you think he might have electrocuted himself? Can fish do that? Or burnt himself? I think he's nearly dead. He's going to be nearly dead. Okay. Alright. And Anna has angelfish eggs all the time and can never save them. How do I get the eggs from her and get them to hatch? Well, it depends if they've laid eggs on like a leaf of a plant, then you can just trim that leaf off, put it in a separate container, and then hatch them out like that. Maybe add some ethylene blue, that sometimes helps. And yeah, pretty much just that. If you want, I got tons of videos about breeding angelfish on my channel. Just have a look. Yeah, just check out the channel and you can find it there. And there I explain pretty much everything you need to know. Yeah, that angelfish is dead. He's dead. I don't know what he's done. That is weird. Didn't you guys witness that as well, didn't you? He, from being fine, he all just went like that. Hey Tommy, how you doing? From like with angelfish is that they are territorial like Oscars. They will kill each other if they cannot get their own territory. No, that's not the issue here, I can tell you now. The reality of keeping fish right there. Find 1 minute, then I'll die. Yeah, like literally. Is he dead? Yeah, I think he's dead. I know he's still breathing. Nah, he's dead. But didn't you guys see that? I just showed him, didn't I? Like he was stuck behind the heater there. And the equivalent of a trans angel. She is huge like a male. That head hump, loves to fight, and has supersized eggs. Babies born the size of mollies, twice normal size. Wow. They always lay onto the tube to the filter. Okay. And that can be difficult because you can't really get the eggs off there. Maybe put a breeding cone in like this. Try putting a breeding cone in. And if they lay on there, that'll be good, because then you can just take this out. Okay, I don't know. How can fish electrocute themselves? You can try small compressions around his chest. See the gills move or open up when you do. Like CPR on a fish? I think it's too late. I think he's gone. He is gone. Yeah, he's gone. Okay. CPR on a fish. I've never done CPR on a fish, I'll tell you that. Never. If it was my discus, I'd probably do it. But this angelfish, I have so many angelfish. I have too many. I need to get rid of some. So I guess this is a way, but yeah. Oh, it's snowing! Guys, it's snowing! Look at this! Oh, I'm so excited. Look at this! It is snowing! No, wrong way. Can you see the snow? It's snowing! Whoa! Well, you can see here. Maybe. It's snowing. Okay, that's really cool. Oh, look, you can see up there. Okay, that's really cool. Look at this first snow in Netherlands in a long time. Okay, cool. That's snow for you. Great. It did start snowing this afternoon, like a tiny bit, but it looks like it's snowing more now. That can be quite a thick layer by tomorrow, if it keeps going. That'll be cool. We haven't had snow for ages. Yeah, that's definitely snow. Oh, that's cool. It is snowing outside in the Netherlands. It never snows here. Like, when I tell you it never snows, it never. Well, that's not true. Last time it snowed was like 5 years ago. I'm not kidding you. Like, actually 5 years ago. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. Let's get this all back. I'm going to close the door again because it is getting quite cold. Close it up. There we go. And we're good. Snow probably won't last that long, but whatever. Yeah, okay, that angelfish is dead. He's dead. Let's see. I'll let you know for sure, Law. I have a couple times. Really? Save one of. That is cool. That is cool. I would do it on my discs. If that happens with like my discs, I would do it. But one of these angels, this was also not the prettiest one, and he's dead. I'll take him out. But can they electrocute themselves? Hello, Lasso Kid. Nice to see you. I've done CPR on a fish in the past. I've extended life, but not saved. Right. Also, look, his eye has gone mildew straight away, or is that? I think this dude. I'm not kidding you. He was behind that heater. Do you think that he electrocuted himself? Can they get electrocuted by a heater or like shocked? Maybe shocked rather than electrocute, like shocked, and then that could happen. I'm not kidding you. I think they actually shocked themselves. Take your shoes off so you're grounded. If you get shocked, then electricity is the problem. If not, then it's either an issue with water bounce or Taiwan's getting. Yeah, but it's not, because this happened in the past 10 minutes. Not kidding. Like, you have a small farm / homestead. We perform surgery and even autopsy on animals. Tried breeding my goldfish again, but the males had no milk. How can I get them to produce more milk? Good question. I don't know, because I don't know much about goldfish breeding, so I don't know. Maybe ask Mike. Mike might know. You're way too excited for snow. We don't get a lot, just enough that I get to clean the window of snow and ice on the vehicle. Check the fish's body. Check for lumps as well, or slightly protruding scales. I'll let you know if it's a tumor. I don't think it's a tumor. If you look at it, the fish looks fine. Except for the eye now then. Yeah, he's definitely dead now, because look, he's even falling over. So that means he's dead. No, I think he electrocuted himself. Hi William, how you doing? Check your heater. I think, look, I don't know, did I catch it on stream? But he was behind that heater. He was behind there, kind of stuck against it. I was going to get him out, but then he got out himself. But I think he kind of like either burned or shocked himself. Bite? What do you mean bite you? He's not going to bite me. My hand's in. Whee. I had a faulty heater. Electricity was in the water, but I didn't kill the fish. I don't think the heat, there's no issue. I can't feel any electricity, so I think we're good. Maybe he boiled himself then, because the other fish would have been shot. Exactly. No, it was definitely, I saw this guy behind that heater, like 10 minutes ago. So I think he's somehow, boiled himself or whatever. If he electrocuted, then heater's broken and sent electricity. No, okay, so maybe not that, but I think he then boiled himself or burned himself because he was behind it. Let's see the discus. Discus, well, they're kind of like, because I've just done a water change, so they're not looking like their best, because it's just had a water change. So they need to, like, every time you do a water change with discus, they have to like reset themselves almost. You also got these here, so. Yeah, give him a couple of minutes. Okay, so that's weird. I'm going to take him out, though. He boiled himself. Yeah. Must have been. That's insane, though. What centimeters? So they are... So these guys are a bit smaller. These guys are massive, though. This male, I think, is like 20 centimeters, 20 to 20... Depends where you measure, but at least 20. At least 20. And the female is at least 18, so very big. Like, he's not showing off now because I've just done a water change, so, they kind of like, But Give them till tomorrow and they'll be good. How odd, I know. I've never had an issue with goldfish producing milk. I always hand spawn them. But when a female flow easily though, does two have plants or selling? Right. Hey, the angelfish can have a heart attack. Well, they may have had a heart attack because of the heater, like being behind the heater. I mean, kind of makes sense, but he's dead for sure. Yeah. No, I've never had that before though, that they've boiled themselves or like heated themselves or whatever. You put salad in with your goldfish? That's interesting. Salad with your goldfish. All right. All right. No, that's pretty good. All right, let's take him out then. Yeah, look, he is dead. But there's nothing wrong with him. Like, this is so weird. I'm trying to look, nothing on his body, nothing wrong. Okay, what about the other side? Nothing wrong. Yeah, he must have, like, boiled or electrocuted. Well, not electrocuted, but you know what I mean. Must have boiled himself. That is so weird. I've never had that happen before. I'll be quite honest. Oh yeah, of course it's snowing. Oh, it's snowing. Oh no. Snow. Snow, snow, snow. I'm getting soaked by the snow. No. Okay, this is a thick layer of snow. I'm not kidding you. This is a thick... Look at me. I got snow all over me. Can you guys see? Snow. Real snow. It's snowing quite intense. Wow. Okay. Yeah, snow does make you wet though. I don't know if it's in my hair as well. Yeah. Fish and off, usually mixed spring greens. Alright, cool. I want 9 centimeter pair off with my 12 centimeter pair. They keep trying to lay eggs, but I have no idea how to breed. I mean, breeding them, like getting them successfully to breed is quite tricky. Like getting to lay eggs is not that difficult, but the whole breeding is quite tricky, I would say. Right. If it wasn't feeling okay, it may have went behind the heater to hold himself up. Well, yeah, maybe. I don't know, but I don't know. I still find it weird. But the fact that I saw him do it, I saw the angelfish go behind the heater. So, yeah. Few flakes and you celebrate snow. Got what, 70 centimeters outside everywhere. That's insane. 70 centimeters, that's like up to there. Like, that is mad. Yeah, but it is snowing out here. Let's see if I can show. Snow. Can you guys see? Snow, kind of. You can't really see because it melts straight away. Jaybird, nice to see you. How are you doing? In Texas, when we see snow, it's like watching the second coming. It's rare. Yeah, but I heard that it was snowing quite a bit, like a few weeks ago in Texas, or certain parts of Texas. I mean, Texas is massive, so, you know. Temperature shock is what killed him if you just did a water change. They go to the heater to try to survive, which does the exact opposite. No. I didn't do a water change in this tank. I only did water changes in these tanks, so... No, I didn't do a water change down there. But I just saw him go behind the heater. I don't know if I caught it on stream or not. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Males usually produce Snowfall. Right. Okay, we're looking good. We've got 46 people in here. Only 18 likes. Hit that like button, you guys. Hit that like. I put 50 Fahrenheit water into 84 water for my angels and geos. They're usually fine unless it's overbred or inbred fish. Just a massive. To be honest, well, I always try to like match the temp to a certain point. But even if I put colder water in, like for example with my discus, they will always have colder water. Well, like if I'm doing RO, that's just room temperature, so that will always be colder. Tank feels a bit colder then, but they're usually fine, so never really an issue with that. But yeah, the tank with the angel down there, I did not do a water change. Alright, I think it's time to feed some fish. Let's feed some fish, shall we? Let's have a look. Okay, don't need that. I need to clean that. Right. How long are we going for? I don't even know. Oh, William sent a picture. What was the picture? The snow, probably. Wow. Look at this. This is snow where William's at. Look how high it goes. That's insane. Look at this. It's like a mountain of snow. That's crazy. How's your guppy tank doing? Which one? The where I moved all the guppies to? They're doing good. Press the 3 dots at the top right to like screen. Yeah, there's even an easier way. You can just double tap. If you double tap the screen, it also likes. Try it out. It does work. Guppies are doing fine. They're all in this tank. Beautiful. Look how nice that male is. Oh, he's gone. There he is. Really cool colors on some of these males. Like, that's a really cool coloring there. The only issue I'm getting is some of the babies are slipping through and getting into this tank. So now we got some babies in these tanks, which is quite annoying because I didn't want them in there. But yeah. Is that a better tank opposite you? These. There are betters in here, yep. Female betters these are. Yep. Fine, it wasn't the temp shock that, no. I was down to 1 tank in my shed through the winter. The last 2 days I'm up to 6 in the shed now. Wow. That's good. Any gudgeons? Speaking of better, they have kind of seen. I've had peacock gudgeons here because I had customers who wanted it, and so I have had them here for a little while. So that was pretty cool. Right, I want to feed some fish. So I already asked earlier on, but what are you guys' opinions on these tanks? These are going to be shrimp tanks, but should I make should I do them bare bottom? Should I put substrate in there? If so, what substrate? And yeah, let me know. What do you guys think? I'm going to feed these fish a minute. Hopefully you guys can see. I think you can. So I just got a flake food here. Works quite well. By the way, William, this is the color enhancing flake food. I think I have seen a difference. Like most of the fish are more colorful. Although I think it's just a small difference, you know. It's not a massive difference. Maybe there's a small difference. Like some of the neons, like they do really have really good color. So I'm guessing that's from the food. Alright, let's get these guys fed. I can't remember if I fed them to... Have I fed them this morning? No. Did I? I sometimes forget if I've fed fish or not. But hey, otherwise they're having a second feeding, I don't care. They'll be fine. I don't think I fed them. I may have though. I can't remember. Especially like breeding tanks with small fish or young fish, I mean. Like the more feeding the better, really. Right, that's them. Oh yeah, I think I have fed. You know, I can't remember. I'm getting old. I'm getting old. Let's see. Went to Florida and caught about 10 to 15 per scoop of the net. I also caught a couple of cichlids. And one evening I got about 300 guppies. Wow. Did you stir by breed yet, or still just still pretending? They haven't bred. It's quite weird. Like they're doing the thing all over, like the whole time, but no eggs. I've seen 0 eggs. Well, actually, are these eggs? Are those unfertilized eggs? I don't know if those are eggs or... No, those are not eggs. Sometimes it can be quite difficult, but there again, these eggs should have a pretty decent color, or like a... Well, not a color, but... Substitute with shrimp, substitute with shrimp, and it won't matter, shrimp, like a nutrient-rich substrate. So yes or no? Can you explain me how to grow baby run shrimp for baby fry? Yeah, it's not difficult. All you need to do is get yourself a hatchery. You can make one yourself, you can buy one, whatever you want to do really. I say buying one is easier, of course. And then once you've bought one, you fill it up with water. I'll show you mine. So this is mine over here. I got a Zis Aqua one, works really well. Fill it up with water, add some scoops of salt. Now I don't know the exact like how many you need to do, but I know I need to do 5 scoops, and that works for me. You can look up, I've got even a video on how to hatch baby brine shrimp, I think. I may make a new version because that's quite outdated, but it's still, the information's true and it works. So check that video out on the channel. And then you just add your brine shrimp eggs. Now I don't put a heater in here because the room is warm enough for me. And then it takes about 2 days, then they hatch, and then yeah, you harvest them, and that's pretty much it. Sand substrate for the shrimp would be nice. Yeah, I keep shrimp in no-tech filterless tanks, right. And did the new rainbows continue to breed in the new setup? These rainbows? You mean the Bosemani's? These guys are bred, yeah. These guys are bred. They're looking great, by the way. We got eggs in here, and you can see some of them are about to hatch. Like, we are very close to them hatching. You can see there. Some of them are forming already, so we're close to hatching. I think I've got close to at least 50 eggs already, just from collecting from a few days. We still need to collect for today, actually. Let's do that. I think that's cool to show how I collect eggs. And then these guys, look how fast they're growing. Look at these dudes. They're getting color and everything already. Look how big. This is 6 weeks. Can you believe this is 6 weeks old? Isn't that insane? I don't think anyone's ever grown them faster than I have. That is insane. They are growing so fast. Right, I'm behind in chat, aren't I? You really notice if you bring in more and mix them together. Yeah. You can feed the shrimp leaves from your yard. Shrimp tanks need a substrate that has a bunch of calcium in it. A bunch of plants. I have had the most success with horse oil and duckweed. So many cherry shrimp, love shrimp. Will do better than a substrate. Yeah, well, I don't have an issue with that. My water is hard enough. It has enough calcium and stuff in the water. So there's no issue with that. Like, I don't have soft water. So I don't need to put any more, otherwise it gets too much. So much more efficient. The only thing is, because the tanks are so low down, if I ever want to like gravel vac or anything like that, it's just not going to work because it's so low down. Even doing water changes is quite difficult. Plus, I still don't know if I want to make them breeding tanks or selling tanks. Still don't know. So bake them first and they'll be able to dissolve and be eaten. How to get the eggs for me. But the rainbows, how you separate it from the box? Wait, is that about the baby brine shrimp? So what you do, once it's ready, so you want air as well, so you want aeration. You would take this off, get yourself a flashlight, put it under there, get your flashlight to work and not work. There we go. And then you put it on, stupid thing. You put it under there. After a while, all the baby brine shrimp will go down to the bottom. You can open the valve here into a little container, and then you can feed it. Because the eggs will automatically float to the top. So that's how you separate. My rainbows are huge. I've got some bigger rainbow fish instead in the house. These are decent size though. And they're quite nice colours, definitely in the mornings. Like them till I got the... Yeah, they are cool. No, they're fine. With these guys, it's too difficult to take the white eggs out. It's too difficult. Like, it's just not possible. It's near to impossible because the eggs are tiny. And it's really difficult to like separate them because they also stick to each other. So, nah, the white eggs, they don't even fungus in there, to be honest with you, so they're fine. And I've used this method for a couple of times now, always had success, so I'm good. When something works, I never change it. When something works for me, I'll do it. And then I'll just say to people like, well, this works for me, it might not work for you. 1 inch, 2.5 centimeters in 2 weeks. Wow, that's pretty fast. But usually rainbows are slow growers, right? But these rainbows are growing so fast. Grow up baby brine shrimp. Here you need to increase salinity once hatched to grow them. To grow them out, I've never grown them out, to be honest with you. Never grown them out. No problem. Right, let's hatch some eggs out. Do you have any salt water? No, I do not. I've only got fresh water. I only do fresh water. Right, so I got my my spawning mop here. What I do, I squeeze it out. Now, some people are afraid you squeeze the eggs that way, but you don't. You really don't. So you don't squeeze the eggs, it's fine. One bad egg will spoil the bunch. Well, sometimes, it depends. Sometimes, but with rainbow fish eggs, I've found it's not really the case. But yeah, if it works, it works. And don't fix it, exactly. Right, so you can already see, because I've squeezed it out, you can see the eggs. Can you guys see that egg? It's tiny. Can you guys see that? Look, it's there. So what you just do, you pick that egg. Uh-oh, oh no, it's still there. How do you, I want it to focus. Yeah. There, look at that. Look at that shot. Isn't that professional? Anyway, you can see they are tiny eggs. So what I'll then do is I'll just put them in this basket. You can see how many eggs are in this mop. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's tons. So I'll easily spend here a good 15 minutes just collecting eggs. But it's worth it in the end because you get a bunch of baby fish that eventually you can sell and make money. Wow, there's a lot of eggs today. Some days you'll have less eggs, some days you'll have more eggs, I found. But the days when you get more eggs is more fun because, well, you get more eggs, you know? But definitely feeding the parents well does help. And I'm going to keep collecting eggs for another couple of days, for sure. Usually I usually stop when the first ones hatch, because then there's like usually about a week to 2 weeks in between of all of them, and that's happened over on there, and it's been fine there. So yeah. And let's see. Sometimes it can be quite tricky to find them, but then it's also not, because then you'll find like a whole section with tons of eggs. Rainbows have definitely been one of my favorites to breed recently, because they are quite simple, and they don't require much work, which I'm all for. Right, let's just see. Our branch is easy in well-established salt water with lots of algae for them to. Right. Okay. Squeeze method work for koi as well? Sure, I don't know. I just not put the mop in the hanger because then I would need a bazillion mops, because I wanna collect quite a lot of eggs, and they only lay once a day, so then to get a ton of eggs I'd have to have a ton of mops, which I don't know, I just find it easy to pick them out every day. And it doesn't require that much work. I mean, it requires a bit of work. But because I want to raise multiple not hundreds, but like multiple rainbows, I want, enough. And the way oh, sugar. Why is this so difficult to just put a clip on? You wouldn't think it's difficult, would you? Somehow it is. There we go, finally. But I have 3 mops in here. Not really needed, but I still have it. Because why not? Because 3 mops means 3 more chances of eggs. That's how I see it. Oh yeah, there's definitely eggs in here as well. Yeah. So I think every day I get about between 10 to 20 to maybe 30 eggs. Now, not all of those eggs will hatch. As you can see, some turn white because they're infertile, or some turn bad or whatever. But still, you'll have a decent amount. So yeah, I want to produce at least about 100 of these guys. That's my plan. Alright, let's have a look in chat. BJD, nice to see you. How are you doing? Usually spawn daily for the Michelle tub. Yeah, nice. What's your breeding method? I'm breeding mine this spring. Well, pretty much like I said, just pick the eggs every day, put them in a separate container. I'll be picking the eggs for a period of about 10 days, usually. By that time, the first eggs that you picked are already like hatched and free swimming, which is good. And then what I'll do, when I get them all in here, and I think I'm done, I'll just literally dump this whole tray in an empty tank. I have found that an empty established tank is the best for rainbow fish to raise up in. You can try in little containers, it's just not going to work. Well, it might work, but they're not going to grow quick, because you can see the results there. But what I did is I had a container like this, just dumped the whole container in an empty tank, and then they would just all hatch, raise up, and grow real quick. So that's my method. So yeah, you can use that if you want. It's quite funny, in this tank there's one shrimp. There's literally only one shrimp. But I don't know where he came from. Still my question is like, where have you come from, buddy? I still don't know. Right, egg. Egg. So many eggs. Tons of eggs. Oh, another egg. Oh, another egg. Oh, another 2 eggs. So many. And the squeezing out just helps with you being able to see the eggs, because otherwise you can't see them. So sometimes I have to squeeze out a bit more. Yeah, look. See, I wasn't seeing these eggs until I squeezed them out a little bit more, and then I could see them. That's sometimes what you have to do. Oh, look. There's another egg, which I may have missed. This is cool. This is an egg that I may have missed like a couple of days ago. But you can see. Can you see it's already developing? Please. Okay, it's not going to focus. But it's like a black dot. And that's the actual fish developing inside already. That is so cool. See, sometimes you'll have that because you'll miss an egg, then it stays and it doesn't get eaten, then it's going to start to develop, of course, and then you see that. That's really cool. I love to see that. That's really good. Alright, I think I've gone, oh no. See, it's always when you think you're done, there's still one there. When you think you're done, there's still one there. Here's another one here. Right, how long have I been going for? I haven't catch up on chat as well. I'm sorry for that, you guys. But hit that like button, double tap your screen. And subscribe if you're new. Subscribe. I'm trying to hit 10k by the end of the year. It'd be amazing if we hit 10k before the end of the year. Like, that would be amazing. But it's all down to you guys in the end. You guys are the ones subscribing, so it's up to you. If we do hit 10k before the end of the year, we do have some fun things planned, like a 12-hour live stream. So you got that. Right, I'm going to scroll a bit through chat. In the same color. Yeah, this is from Zayman. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Well done. Hiya, Joseph. How you doing? Top of the right fish are sitting on the west-facing windows sill, and they're doing well. Nice. I don't know about cool. Share this video with the people who constantly ask you a question about how to. Yeah, definitely. Share the channel with your friends, your family, any other fish keeping friends that you got. Because I do a bunch of videos about fish, and a variety from aquascaping to how-tos to fish knowledge videos to Fishroom videos to Fishroom tours to fish shop tours to how to run a business, a fish shop business at 18. Well, I'm 18 now. I started it when I was 16 though, but you know. You're not allowed to call in Australia. So you're from Australia, cool. You're almost just like Mark from KFS, where he filmed himself picking eggs. You mean Nick though, right? Nick from KFS. Must be Nick, yeah. Itty bitty eyes, yeah. Such a unique, can show the entire, yeah. Double tap brings up the pause screen. Top. Okay, maybe it depends on different phone types, at least on mine. If I go to the stream, I can show you. Oh wait, I don't need to hear myself. If I double tap, it gives a like. Look, double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap. I mean, yes, I could go 3 dots and then also like, but double tap also just gives me a like. So yeah. Quote 5, there you go. You might, I mean, after the company you'll find you've got like 3 minutes of free time depending on what you do. Exactly, so I have a lot of free time to make content and whatnot, yeah. We had 10,000 stuff to do. Yeah, it's not going to be a 24-hour stream though. I'm sorry. It's probably going to be 12. Probably 12, yeah. Somebody's asking, who do you sell your fish to? Anybody really. Anybody who wants to buy fish, I sell fish to. Simple as that. Yep. See, when I talk about the like button, it does go up. Or people do start to like. Look at the discus. Now they're looking a bit better. I don't know who asked for the discus, but look, they're looking much better already. Yeah. So that's good. Discus looking good. Now these are not eggs. You might think they're eggs, but they're air bubbles. They are not eggs. Alright, cool. Let's see what I can still do. I got a bit of frozen food that I still want to feed that I already defrosted a couple of days ago. So let's do that. I just have a bit of brine shrimp in here. I'm going to feed it to my rams because they do like the brine shrimp and it helps them fatten up a bit more. Also going to feed it to my cories because again, it's important that they eat. I have found if they don't eat well, then they don't tend to do well. So I'll feed them a bunch. There we go. And then I also got cories over here. Let's add some more because we also got greedy fish in here that just munch it all up. That's half the issue. So it's usually just add, because otherwise the cories don't end up having anything, and that wasn't the plan. In they go. There we go. Alright, bit more for these guys. Actually, you know what? They can have the rest. They can have it all. The winner takes it all. Yeah, I can't sing, so I don't know what I'm trying. I'm no good at singing. Well, I can maybe sing a bit, but... Remember when we used to do those singing things on the live stream? Like if somebody super chatted something and they requested a song, I would sing along with a karaoke version. Does anybody of the OGs remember that? I mean, that was like well, it's got to be a year ago, hasn't it? I think it's like a year ago. Maybe a bit less than a year ago, but close to a year ago. Right. Quickly cleaning this out. Okay, great. So that's done. That's done. This is done. I'll probably round off soon because I've got things to do. For example, I still got homework to do. Yep, I still have homework. I'm still in school. So yeah, homework, you know, it's always fun. But whatever. And also, so I recently got this iMac which is a 2011 model. So really old, but I got it for free, so it doesn't really matter. But it is so old, and I tried to like factory reset it. Now that kind of worked, but I erased too much, I think, too much. So now the software, the macOS software won't install, and it's like a very old version, but it won't really install. So I'm kind of having issues with that. And it's quite cool when you find solutions, because you feel like a hacker kind of, in a sense. So it's kind of cool, like just working with computers and just figuring stuff out. Although it can also be a pain in the butt sometimes, because things just won't work and then there's like errors and stuff. So I'm trying to figure that out, because if I can get that figured out, what I'll probably do is I can put that down here in the Fishroom, and then I can stream from down here. So possibly I could do like my Thursday night streams in the Fishroom, which that would be cool if I can. So I might get that figured out, but then I first have to figure out if the actual Mac will work or not. Anyways, your singing isn't bad. Remember that, lol. Okay, some exotic fish called galaxies. Ever heard of them? Galaxias. No. I mean, if you were to decide to go to Union Utrecht students choir and orchestra is always looking for members. I remember, we will not be seeing you on Holland's Got Talent. I know. Just a few months of grinding left when it comes to school. Yeah, true. Hated homework. How many plecos can I have in one community tank? Well, that depends on what size your tank is, what are the fish you got in there. But generally, I mean, it also depends what type of plecos, because is it bristlenose plecos or different types of plecos? But generally, I would say 1 to 2 in most cases. But it depends totally on the pleco, the size of the pleco, the size of the tank, all those things. So yeah, but I think I'm going to round off because I got things to do. I'd love to stay on longer, but I just can't. But rehearsal once a week. Wow. Oh yeah. So anyway, I think I'm going to round off. Hit that like. Can we hit 30 likes before we end? That'd be nice if we can. If we can't, then we can't. But, you know. Yeah, should be good. I did plan on actually setting up these tanks today. That might have to be tomorrow now, because it's 8 o'clock. 8 p.m. and yeah, I don't really have time to do it because I've got enough other things to do. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. But that video on that will be coming out, I think, on Saturday is my plan, because I want to get the shrimp by Friday. We'll see if that happens or not. We'll see. Have you hung some spawning mobs to cause floods? No, I haven't. Although, I think it might happen here, because this is the same principle. Is like, it goes up then and out the back. So maybe I shouldn't do that. Although it doesn't really matter in this case scenario. I really don't care, because it's the fish room and it can flood here or whatever. I don't care. Let's see. Do you sell fish or just subscribe? Well, thank you for subscribing. I do sell fish. If you're in the Netherlands, then yeah, you can buy fish from me. If they're common, then you can do 2 per 5. Blah, blah, blah. Where did you get your Adam 7 fish tank stickers? So that was actually I was one of the first ones to get these because Adam actually came here. He visited me here because he had a trip to Amsterdam like nearly a year ago. So he came to visit me, and he actually did a tour at my place. At my place. I'm not American. That's more Australian. At my place. I don't know. Whatever. Which is on his channel, so you can check that out if you haven't already. But I got one of his first stickers. Maybe I was the first one. I can't remember. But he brought one over. So my plan is to fill this entire thing with stickers from other people. So if you got a sticker, send it. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. When you're going live again? Good question. I always go live on a Thursday. So those are guaranteed lives. I always go live on a Thursday evening at 8 p.m., which is actually now. So now it's 8 p.m. for me. So whatever time that is where you are, it's the same time, but on Thursday evening. And we do a quiz and everything. And yeah, it's pretty good fun. We have a good chat. Sometimes I have guests on as well and do like interviews. So yeah, those are every Thursday. I do also schedule them in so you can put like a notification, and should be good. Where do we go to buy fish from you? So I got a website. It's jdkeepingfish.com. Oh, there you go. Mike put it in the chat. But yeah, on the website, I got all my fish listed there. If you're in the Netherlands, then also on Marktplaats. You'll know what that is if you're in the Netherlands. You can look me up there. And yeah, pretty much that. Yeah, exactly. Appointment only, yeah, exactly. Because I don't have that much. I mean, I have a few products and things. Eventually, the plan is to grow this to a much bigger scale, of course, but I still need... Well, I guess the biggest issue would be funding. I need money to grow, right? Because I know it's quite expensive to like open a real place on my own. This is still in the garage, you see. So yeah, funding is the biggest issue, but we'll get there at some point, I'm sure. I'm sure we will. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to round off. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate all the support. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And that's all I got to say. I might go live tomorrow or maybe Wednesday and definitely Thursday. You never know. Sometimes, so I always go live on a Thursday, and then sometimes I go live, other than that, like randomly. Just, yeah, randomly. Let's see, if you put some oil in a plate and fill the plate with oil of any kind and a copper pipe with sand in it, it will wick up the oil and you can heat that room for less than $1. Do you think that's safe? Plus that requires manual labor and like manual work. And I like doing things, I'm lazy. I like doing things automatically. That's why I got a semi-auto water change system. Like you saw how quick I drained those tanks and filled those tanks. Yeah. But anyway, my phone battery is running out as well, so I have to stop. So thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll, yeah, see you later. See you.